BPK gotta shake down the industry. You don't like it, but you still ain't getting rid of me. BPK gotta shake down the industry. Can't believe all the ammo that they giving me. Kill.
Well, 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 the day's finally come. Eminem, that washed up hack, has finally been ripped up by a quote-unquote real rapper. Now, we all know Machine Gun Kelly bodied Eminem. If you don't believe that, get your ears checked. But MGK never got the respect as a real rapper, so the game, a real rapper, finally came in, did what he had to do. But before we get to that, I want to just tell the stands, did you see the Curtain Call 2 numbers? 44K? 44K? You loser stands don't even have your argument anymore. Oh, but he sold X amount. He's the best. Shut the fuck up. But back to the diss. What's Eminem gonna do now? He just got barred the fuck up. Barred up. And before we even talk about that, how about that beat? The first half of the beat. Hit Boy doing his thing. Now that's what an Eminem beat should sound like in 2022. But instead, he's rapping over some rock beats, sounding like a complete jerk-off. The game came through and hit Eminem with straight facts. Called him a culture vulture. Facts. Said he hasn't been relevant in 10 years. Facts. Said no one listens to his music. Trash. It's true. I remember back in 2013 when I realized Eminem had fallen off, but I still had that glimmer of hope. I'd pick up my friends, maybe pick up some girls. I'd put on Marshall Mathers LP2. You get halfway through a song, they request that shit to be turned off. The game said Eminem got a facelift. Facts. He said Eminem dyes his beard. Facts. We all know that's true. He said people would rather listen to 6ix9ine than Eminem. Bigger facts. And everybody won't admit it, because they don't want to lose their street cred. Loser. They don't want to lose the grade on their hip-hop report card. Dweebs. No one's listening to Eminem. Just the neckbeards on Reddit. You're more likely to hear 6ix9ine bumping out of a whip. Snitch or not. And what are you stands gonna do when the game came through? Dope flows. What else? Recreating M's old flows. What else? Multi-syllables. What else? Dope production. What else? Dope little story about Stan's brother. What else? Talked about Haley. She's hot. And you know that four-eyed piece of shit Royce the 5'9's gonna be in the news in the coming days, saying some shit like, "You don't want to test the white boy." Shut up, Royce. Lupe smoked your boots. Real shit. Mickey Fax smoked your boots. Real shit. Big Pump Killer smoked your boots. Realer shit. But maybe this is what that washed up hack Eminem needs. He needs to get back on drugs. Because the only time in the last 10 years that he's delivered on any level is after the whole world told him he sucks. Because he did and he does. Garbage. And the loser Eminem fans are already saying, oh, what a stan. Another love letter to Eminem. M shouldn't waste his time. He shouldn't waste his time? He shouldn't waste his time? He's been wasting his time for 11 years hitting the studio and coming out with dumpster juice every time. Facts. Well, what are you gonna do now, Em? This dude isn't Ja Rule. Nah. This dude isn't Whitey Ford. Nah. This dude ain't no Benzino, no walk in the park. Nah. It's a real rapper. He had the flows, he had the lyrics, he had the punchlines, he had all those multi-syllable schemes that you fucking love. But you ain't gonna do shit. You're gonna sit there and say, I'm a loser. I'm Eminem. I used to dye my hair blonde, now I have to dye my beard brown. But who knows? Maybe that hermit crab will peek his head out of his Michigan mansion because the game mentioned Haley. That's so off base. As if Eminem wasn't rapping explicit sexual lyrics to Hillary Duff when she was a minor. Talking about scalping Miley Cyrus when she was a minor. Predator. But that's all good. That's Eminem. That's him. He can't go too far. He could say whatever he wants, but you bring up his 20-something-year-old daughter and shit's gonna hit the fan. Do something, you old piece of shit. Or just go away, because Curtain Calls 2's numbers solidified it. Your run's over. Bye.